1, 0. Raise your hand and tell me an example of when we use an algorithm in our classroom. Vidine?
Was that like when we were changing the denominator of a fraction to make it easier to add and subtract them?
Okay, so give me some more information about that. Tell me why you think that's an algorithm.
Because like instead you use steps and like you're using a step like you would have to find out what would be what's an equal number that you could change the denominators to. And the next step would be actually changing it, and the next step would be finding out what you changed it to.
Good. Absolutely. That would be a great example of an algorithm. When we're finding our least common denominator, and we have to go through the steps of finding what number they both go into, the lowest number that they both go into, and then multiplying our denominators by a certain number to get to our least common denominator. Okay, that's part of the step, that's part of the plan for our computation. That's a great example. What else? Love to see so many hands. Gabby?
When you do the sevens way for division.
Okay, why does the 7 strategy for division work as an algorithm? Explain your thinking.
There are steps you have to do.
Okay.
Like blank times blank, has to go in with it.
Okay, so kind of help Gabby out with her explanation. You're definitely right that the 7 strategy is a great example of an algorithm. How so? How so, Jessica?
Well, for instance, when you do the 7 strategies, when you're done, you have to explain it, like writing or like with models, because so that, like, for instance, if a person who didn't understand anything about division was to read it, so that they would understand it.
Okay, good. So Jessica's thinking about how on our Unit 1 test we had to actually explain our thinking. We couldn't just solve with the 7 strategy and circle our answer, but we also had to explain it in words how we know that that was true, right? So that's part of our series of steps or our plan. One more, Riley?
Well, the clock strategy for fractions.
Okay.
Like, first say we're going to add subtract fractions. And you had 1/3 minus 1/4. You could, like, draw a clock in your notebook, and then 1/4 will be at the 3, which is also equal to 15 minutes. And 1/3 will be at the 4, which is equal to 20 minutes. And the clock is 60 minutes. And so if you did 15 minus 20, it would equal 5. And so it would be 5/60ths if it has 60 minutes.
Okay, good. I like how you explained that. So she actually went through and explained the different steps to use the clock strategy to help us with our, in this case, subtraction of fractions. Okay, that would be part of our algorithm. So